2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We're live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Green gets it to go.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And here's Los Angeles. Outside Bryant. Hibbert with a screen for Bryant, down low. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist by Bryant.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Lakers on D. Now here's Conley. Good looking screen by Gasol. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good looking screen by Gasol. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Gasol with the steal. The layup missed. Inside, here's Clarkson. Good D by Lee.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And finished off by Bass.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Randolph a screen. Releases. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Well, that's all for now, as it looks like this.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Lakers right now, Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Hibbert in at the center.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Randolph against Randall. Randolph kicks to Green, and he goes in for the dunk.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Now, here is Russell. He dishes it to Clarkson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Lee for the lead, and that's good. 2. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
All right, you got your free throw on the floor.
joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And here are the Grizzlies with it. We've got Udrich. Green is out there with Carter. Then it's Lee, and it's Wright in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
2 shots. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Allen's checked in for Courtney Lee. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 50 seconds left in the fourth. A moment to check in with Doris Brick. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Now, here is Young. Back to Russell. Pass with a screen for Russell. Williams kicks to Hibbert. From 12 feet out, sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Marcus Arthur checked in for the Grizzlies. Randolph comes in for Vince Carter. Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers. Kobe comes in for Young. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The drive by Bryant. Here's Randle. Off target from the baseline. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management at this time of the game.
And he is unable to get the second one. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
And foul called. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. 2 shots. No luck that time either. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're in front by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You're nothing, Chris. Get out.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get back. We go. Freeze girls. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
His second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 5. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this time out here.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports